Hey guys, welcome back to Hearts of Iron. I think we're gonna do a new German campaign, and the reason for that is I've always wanted to beat it as the Germans. And with the new update that appears to be dropped, I don't want to continue the old campaign for numerous reasons. I don't want it to be glitchy, I don't want to have any sorts of problems with it. Okay, we're gonna play on regular and see if we can't get the achievements for the game, but we'll see. Okay, it's also on Iron Man mode, so we'll be able to literally save the game, hard save the game. It's all gonna be auto saved, so we have to do this correctly. I'm gonna start building the first army up, and I'm also going to essentially build several army groups in hopes that it is to get us going in the right direction. But I have a specific strategy as to how we're going to do this. First, we're going to invade Poland early on, as quickly as possible. And then we're going to turn Poland into industrial powerhouse. Now, what territory the German Reich has right now, we're also going to industrialize the heck out of the game. Well, using the heck out of the German territory that we have as of right now as well. But right now, I'm going to be focused on making army groups, and then once we get all the default army groups set up into an army, etc., then we'll worry about the industrialization. Give these people a commander at the right moment. Right now, I just want to get them together. Make a panzer army, so we're gonna make a separate army for the armor groups. We're gonna make more panzer divisions, but as of right now, they're going to be extremely limited. And I think I'm gonna make the truck divisions as well. Actually, you know what? Let's make a separate army for the trucks to go to, because I think I'm gonna focus on the truck production real hard, to be honest. First division there. Here we got 24 divisions ready to go, which at this point in time, that consists of a full army. Okay. Oh, we don't have enough points to assign that. Okay, makes sense. Now, how are we gonna do this? We're going to first off leave the guns as is. I'm gonna put one factory on this, and then all the rest of them are going on trucks. There, take one off again. That way, okay, we have 9 factories on trucks. Once I hit this play button, we should have enough trucks being made. We should be able to make a decent amount of those division type, because I'm going to try and use speed to my advantage for the most part. Now, when we pick our national focus, I'm going to go down the industry tree first. If you've seen my previous playthroughs that did not go so well, I am not the best player at this game, but I would like to say every time I do a YouTube series, I get better and better. So that's the good thing about it. However, unlike my previous playthroughs, we're going to be doing things a little bit different here. Slightly. First off, I'm going to be making trucks like crazy, because I'm going to try and basically blitzkrieg my enemies. So that's the plan. That's why we're making trucks, because they have a speed modifier with them. We're also going to be producing trucks and tanks at a reasonable rate. I'm just not ready to do trucks yet. Okay, now let's go down to ports, and what I'm gonna do is trash these other production lines on the ports, and I'm gonna try and make hundreds of U-boats. Okay, we'll go unlimited on all these lines, and over time what we're gonna do is we're gonna max out all of these lines for U-boats. I'm gonna start with this one, and over time, as we build more and more ports, we're going to build more and more U-boats. I'm just automatically doing this so that every time we do build a port, it just automatically goes to one of these production lines. That way I don't have to do it later. So we're gonna have 2 producing U-boats for the one fleet, and then we're gonna have 2 producing U-boats for the other fleet. Alright, so we got our ports taken care of. Now we need to go into construction here. And the first thing we're going to do is put a construction factory in every single province, Germany, that we have currently. Yeah, just realized something. Okay, here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to take, because I don't want to sacrifice trucks, my production of trucks. I'm going to take and sacrifice this production line, okay? And we're going to put that extra factory on trains because we need trains being produced to go on the supply chain. Okay, now I'm going to move this production line of trains up just underneath the rifles. Awesome. It works out good. Now, if we ever get, actually not if we ever, when we get more factories, I will start producing bombers again. But right now, the priority is to get those trains rolling out so that we don't have any supply issues later on. Now, I'm gonna get these mobile infantry guys training right now. At first, we're gonna do about five at a time. And right now, actually, let's do 12 divisions of mobile infantry at one time. Now, I might be overdoing it at this point in time, but those factories are going to catch up. Okay, so we shouldn't have a problem with supply of trucks later on in the game, because as technology advances, we're going to produce them faster and faster. I'm also going to do this. I almost forgot to do that. We're going to increase our hardest popularity in Belgium. We're going to do the same thing to the Netherlands. This is going to allow us to invade the Netherlands without any issues with England and France later on. Now, I think what I'm going to do is once we get our first 12 divisions of mobile truck infantry, because honestly, it's not going to take very long, especially with 9 factories making the same thing, especially when the technology advances. But with that many factories running on that same thing, what should happen is we should make those 12 divisions of trucks rather quickly. And once we do get those 12 divisions, I'm going to put them into the respective army, and then I'm going to, at that point, start to do a war goal against Poland, because I'm assuming that we're going to be able to declare war early on into the game once we produce all these. And you want to, as Germany, you want to invade Poland as quickly as possible. When you're playing as them, you don't want to do this historically, or it makes things a lot harder on you, so you want to get Poland as quickly as possible. So that's what we plan to do. After we're done with the construction factory, we're going to max out our structure in the current German territory. It is likely that all this will be done by the time we invade Poland. However, after we get that infrastructure done, I'm going to put some naval ports into the respective territories that Germany has, because it has to be a coastal territory for it to work. And if I want to produce U-boats at an alarming rate, which is what the plan is, I have to fill out already, I think, all 4 of those U-boat productions. Now, I'm going to get these actually guys doing training exercises just so we can get passive XP for the time being. These guys don't need to get passive XP, but it still gives me the experience needed to upgrade things and research different doctrines. So that is why we're doing that at this point in time. You can see they're, doing PT and whatnot. I always thought that was kind of cool what we're doing. Yeah, our trucks are catching up. How many are we actually making a day? Let's see. Well, we're in the hole about 3,000 trucks. We're making just over 7 per day. Might look pretty bad now, guys, but they will catch up. Okay, the 4-year plan is now over, so we have to get a new national focus, guys. Which one are we gonna do here? I'm gonna do this infrastructure one, I think. There we go. I think once we do get the infrastructure going, I'm gonna do a couple of things. I'm gonna build some more military factories, and I'm also gonna put some oil refineries in so it can get more rubber, and also I'm gonna put some fuel silos in there so we have more fuel capacity due to the fact that we're going to be using tanks and trucks primarily in this campaign. Okay, so we got the first electronic mechanical engineering. Now we got to to choose between mechanical computing or radio. I'm going to go with mechanical computing because that's going to help us with the research speed. Long story short. Okay, so now we're picking an officer that is going to give us passive XP when we are not training our troops, as well as a benefit on top of that. Okay, now we gotta get a new national focus, as well as give the it's our armor division, so it must be this guy that has our, yeah. I'm gonna give him a commander, this army commander, just so I can tell the difference between who's getting what. Okay, now we got better industry tools, so we should be able to produce things at a faster rate now. I'm gonna get concentrated industry, help us the most in terms of production modifier. I'm doing that a little bit early, I do realize that, but I'm just trying to get, those trucks really cranking out here, and guns and such. Yeah, it's a little faster now, but not much, but we are producing more. Okay, now we got better construction. Let's go with excavation number 1. It's gonna help us get raw material. Okay, new national focus. Let's go with this one. Should help us get some free construction factors. I mean, we're building a crap load of them right now, but that should help us get some free work. Okay, the Spanish Civil War has kicked off. I wish them luck because I'm not getting involved in that. Alright, we got concentrated industry. That should help with our production big time. Okay, right now we're making about 9 trucks per day, which may or may not seem like a lot, guys, but that is actually a lot of trucks in a single day. There we go, we got our army commander giving us passive XP at this point. Yeah, that 9 trucks per day doesn't seem like a lot, especially with a deficit of over 3,000, but that is a lot of trucks being produced per a single day. Now, I've had it a lot higher, but it's for where we're at in the game in terms of technology, that is a lot of trucks. Okay, let's get the second one for construction factories. Okay, we got our machine tools for the second level of machine tools, so that should be increasing our production capacity. Let's get military police because we're gonna need them later on in the game. They're gonna come be in handy here. Oh, the construction factory is almost done. We're getting down to the infrastructure that we have in the queue at this point. So, things considered, we still have a few of the construction factories to put in, but compared to what I thought it was, we have a lot less than that. All things considered, we're almost done, guys. Okay, guys, we got mechanical computing at this point in the game. Now we're gonna choose another electronic technology, if you will. I'm gonna go with the radio this time. Okay, we got the civilian factory national focus level 2 done. That should give us some free civilian factories. Excavation number 1. Let's go ahead and get that second level here for construction. Military police, that's good. Maintenance company. Okay, we got 10 out of 12 infantry mobile divisions. Once I do see the 12 divisions pop up, I'm going to set them on part of Poland, and then I'm going to set the other guy on the other hand. That's going to give us more rubber, which we desperately need at this point. We're making about just over 11 trucks per day, which again might not seem like a lot, but it really is. 11 trucks, complete trucks, coming off the assembly line every day. Okay, now we have 11 trucks done. Now we just need one more mobile truck infantry division and I'll get everybody on the respective lines I'm pulling. Concentrated industry level 3. What's that do for us? So now we're making about 13 trucks per day from 9 factories. That's pretty good, honestly. Get Joseph Goebbels in there to help us get the war support up there. Right now we have 4 14 divisions total, but also we need to get everybody on that respective line there. Draw up a line here, get him on that, and then we'll get the 424 guy to be on the other side. Draw an attack line at this point from there to Warsaw. We're going to go straight to Warsaw. And these guys are going to take things a little bit different here. They're going to go straight to this minor town. Now that we have everybody going to their respective positions, I'm going to end the episode here. And when we come back, we'll be doing the invasion of Poland sometime very, very soon after that. Okay guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.